Hey there, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to give you a 30,000 foot overview breaking down how people are generating $500 to $1,000 per day selling digital products on StanStore. Now, if you are into digital marketing or actually I shouldn't say digital marketing that's really broad. I should go more particular and specific about using digital marketing to sell digital products, right? If you're into that space, you will probably have seen all over Instagram, all over TikTok, and a lot of the other social media platforms, people claiming to make these astronomical amounts of money, and on the surface it can look like it's a scam, right? Especially if it's something that you're not familiar with, if you're not used to being around people making that kind of money or hearing people talking about making that kind of money. It's just not normal. It does not it does not mix with our societal norms, let's just put it that way, right? The average person gets a regular day job, 9 to 5, or they've gone to school, gotten a degree, gotten a job, and they make, whatever they make, right? The typical salaries, 30,000 a year, 40, 50, 60, 70,000 a year, 100,000 a year if you're one of the people in the upper, upper echelon of earnings. I don't know how else to describe it. Those making six figures and more, right? Those are, that's what we've been accustomed to, right? But then to hear that there are people who just out of nowhere, within a matter of months, right, 5-6 months, just get online and then they start doing all these what seem like shady or crazy things, right? And they're making more money than, say, people who have gone to school for years, getting degrees to go get a job that they've been working at for maybe 10, 15 years. It seems crazy, right? But it's just one of those things where if for a second, right, if you could just suspend disbelief for a second and just open your mind to the possibilities, right? What if that stuff is just not what you're thinking is, like a scam, for example, right? What if this is real stuff or people are actually making that kind of money, right? Well, guess what? I decided to do that, right? I decided to take a look, deep dive, and see what's really happening behind the scenes, and if it's just all talk or if it's real, right? Now, I will admit before before I show you some of the stuff that I'm about to show you that I wasn't necessarily skeptical about the people making or claiming to make the money that they're making, right? Only because I've been exposed to this world before, right? I have been doing affiliate marketing for a while, so I do know that there are people making like ungodly amounts of money, right? For lack of a better phrase, at least not a better phrase that's coming to mind right now, but it's just like, it's insane what's possible. But then when you think about it, it's not that crazy, because when you're online, you expose yourself to like almost infinite amount of potential customers, right? As opposed to, like, say, a brick and mortar business that is just in one physical location and is limited to the people that drive by there or come by there or that live in that area, that type of stuff, right? Once you put yourself online, you expose yourself to virtually the entire world. And then when you look at it from that standpoint, it stands to reason it can make sense how people are able to make those astronomical amounts of money, okay? So, like I said, it's just going to be like a very broad 30,000 foot overview. I'm not going to go into like crazy detail, but it is just to show you what's possible, what can be done. And if you do want to get involved and see for yourself, right, you can click the first link in the description below this video. It will take you to basically everything I'm about to show you right now, okay? So, the way, for the most part, right, these people are doing this stuff is, selling digital products that can have really high prices, right? and whereby they're going for, because the higher the price of the digital product, right, the fewer people may have the means to actually purchase, right? But then when you go like with the cheaper digital product, then now you're relying on volume. So there are people making $500 to $1,000 per day and more selling what we would call higher ticket products, right? That cost like $500 and above. And just as well as there are people making that same amount, right, per day with lower ticket prices of digital products, like products selling under $100, right? $47, $50, $47, $50, same thing. $20, right? $10. Like it's crazy, but when you think about it, it's not that crazy, at least when you're able to wrap your head around what's actually going on in the background, right? So so one of the ones that I decided to, like quote unquote suspend disbelief, which I wasn't necessarily in disbelief. I actually purchased it because I saw the value in it and I knew that there was going to be stuff in there that I could learn from in a systematic way, that I wanted to learn, right? Without necessarily having to go dig through the internet looking for stuff and trying to piece it together myself, because one of the main objections that people always have with this, they'll always say, well, why would I go pay for something that I could learn for free? Well, I don't know. Like, I don't know how much time you have to go combing through thousands upon thousands, literally, of videos on YouTube, looking for information, which, I mean, you can honestly, like, you can piece this stuff together. I'm not necessarily, by no way, shape, or form am I implying that you must buy a digital, a digital product that teaches you how to do digital marketing, or I'm not saying you must buy a course in order to learn how to make this kind of money. Of course you can do it on your own. I'm sure you can do it on your own. But I personally just happen to be one of those that prefers to have a course, especially when it's a course that has that comes with a community of people who are in there discussing with each other, talking, encouraging each other, showing each other stuff, who are all trying to achieve the same thing that you're doing, because many minds put together, a community and all that stuff. That in itself is worth the price, right? It can be to some people in essence, right? So that's basically that. So the particular one that I went ahead and the one that I had purchased, it's one called Digital Wealth Academy. Okay, there's several of them, and these are like these master resale rights courses that come with master resale rights. Okay, so how they're making all this money essentially is purchasing a course which allows them to, that teaches them how to, perhaps create their own course, right? Or if they don't want to go through the trouble of, learning how to create their own course and all that, they have the right to go ahead and resell the same course that they purchased, that they purchased in essence. Okay. So a lot of people are doing either that, or they're creating their own courses and selling for cheaper, or selling for just as much, right? Or even more, right? That type of stuff. But as long as the demand is there and people are buying and people keep on coming back to continue buying, and then of course, yeah, it's going to be something that works. Okay. So, and they're doing this on, so one of the more popular platforms is one called StanStore. Okay, so if you check out my first link in the description below this video, it will take you to a page that looks like this one. If you're on your dashboard on a desktop, it's going to look something like this. I will say it looks a lot better on a phone, because these pages are actually designed for phones. Okay, but it definitely looks a lot better there. Okay, so they're essentially purchasing these products, having a place to host their products that they're promoting, and StanStore is one of the more popular ones. There's another one called Beacons as well. People use Gumroad as well, but this one is the one that I'm using, right? It's the one that was recommended inside the course, the course Digital Wealth Academy. Okay, so when you click on that link in the description below this video, you'll see these are the different things that I'm promoting, and everyone's stand store is going to look different depending on whatever it is that you decide you want to promote. I've seen a lot of people have like 10, 15, 20 different products on their stand store, and that's not me. Okay. Like, well, I shouldn't say that that's not me. I'm just personally, I think that's it's a lot of it looks cluttery. The fewer things that you can have on your stand store page, I think the better. That's me personally. Because when you give people way too much choice, they end up not doing anything, right? So, right here, I have essentially the same product that, the same course that I purchased, Digital Wealth Academy, and this is on there for $4.97, okay? So people are either selling a couple of those a day, right? You sell one a day, that's 500, right? That you're making a day. You sell two, that's 1,000. You sell more than that, that's even more. And there are people doing way more, okay? Then the other one here that I have, as I've met, I'm selling as an affiliate, right? So it's called Threads to Millions, and it's basically a course that teaches people how to grow on Threads, right? Which is one of the it's part of Instagram essentially. Okay, came out into late 2023, I believe, which it was supposed to like rival X or what used to be Twitter. So it's a new social media platform essentially, relatively new. Okay, and that one sells for $47, right? But I'm selling it as an affiliate, so I make 80% commission. So it's something that if you decide that you want to sell as an affiliate as well, after purchasing the course, you too can sell it for 80% commissions. Okay, the creator of the course is basically giving affiliates an 80% commission when they generate sales. Okay, and then this other thing here where I was talking about making $100, that's just something, that's my own personal link of something that I put together, right? So that, I believe, as of right now, it actually leads to it might lead to a YouTube video or so, but I'll be changing that at some point and creating some kind of more meaningful guide per se. All right, so that's that. If we go inside Digital Wealth Academy, you can see some of the testimonials, right? Let's see if I find it here. Like I said, it does have a school community. It has a community of people on the inside. So here you'll see the testimonials of people talking about, right, over 600K in 13 months. Some people, you would see that and think like, this is absolute BS, right? But, and the people in here, they should have little to no reason to be lying to others, because anybody that's already in here has already purchased the course. So, they're not selling, they're basically preaching to the choir here in essence. But this is just a place where people can come share their testimonials. In just 3 weeks, this one has earned $6,000. So first DWA course sale. So that these are people who are reselling the course. There are others in there who have made money from learning inside the course how to create their own course and go promote, making money selling their own thing, right? So these are just, all right, see, first sale $9.99. Okay, so this is someone last night I added my Simple Thread Strategy product, right? So they created their own product, promoting, learning, teaching how to grow on Threads, right? And they, of course, that's something that they learned inside here, and they're teaching others, right? Then this one, after 4 months of no sales, right, and inconsistently, I finally almost reached my 1,000 per month goal, right? So it's not all, it's a real thing, right? It's not all roses for everybody. Not everybody that comes in starts making like crazy amounts of money. Okay, so this is like, you need this whole scam. You need to get that out of your head at some point, right? But you can see it's not everybody, right? So this is to tell you that when you come in, don't expect that you're going to be making those crazy amounts of money unless you actually put in the work, right? And even with that, nothing is guaranteed, right? Nothing is guaranteed. But if you don't make a change, nothing's going to change, right? This stuff only works if you decide to put in the work, okay? So it's as simple and as straightforward as that. Now, if you want to start out with Stan, just give Stan a try, Stan Store a try, where you can go like I said, you don't have to purchase a course, right? You can do this stuff on your own, figure it out on your own, and start putting products on your Stan Store and start promoting, right? If you click the second link in the description below this video, it should take you to a page that looks like this one right here. Okay, so this is where you can sign up for a your own Stan Store storefront, and get a trial for 14 days, like a free 14-day trial. Okay, and then if you like it, you can continue using it to, and I believe it's 2 plans, right? There's a $29 per month plan, and I think $99 or $97 per month plan, something like that. Okay, but all you need is if you want to do email marketing, then yes, you're gonna have to get the more expensive plan, right? If you want to do email marketing through Stan Store. But if you want to just sell your products without doing email marketing, or you with Stan Store, you can always do email marketing on your own, but you can get the cheaper plan for $29 per month. Okay, if you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, put them in the comment section below. I will be sure to answer, and I will catch you in the next video. Again, if you want to get started with your own, with Digital Wealth Academy, giving you the opportunity to resell the course and make, $500 each time you do sell it, first link in the description below this video. All right, it's going to take you to my Stan Store page, and all you would do is just click on the basically here. All right, once you come to this page, you just basically click on this link which says learn more, and it will take you to that page, the sales page, where you can purchase your own copy of Digital Wealth Academy. For me, the main thing that I got it for was to learn, because I was clueless about promoting stuff on Instagram and and doing basically all this stuff. So I wanted to learn how to do that, and for me, that was the main thing, amongst others. Right, they teach more than just that. So. But anyway, thank you ever so much for taking the time to watch this video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Ciao.